Finally, today is the day we go back to LA. Not much to do. We're just gonna have lunch. We packed, but I'm gonna take you through our flight actually, because we were able to score business. That is a very expensive flight. I think it goes for like 4 to 6K on JAL, but we were able to score it with a lot of points of American Express. And I will explain you a little bit while we're in the seat, how I got the flight, the pricing, the points, the strategy, and all of that. Just a little bit of B-roll maybe of us getting to the airport, and then straight to the plane. Let's get there. Bye, bye, bye. All right, so I think we did a good job right here. There is a different counter for business, which means no lines. Additionally, you get more luggage. We get 3 big pieces per person, plus our carry-on. We're checking everything in, man. They were early for our flight, but we have access to the lounges. The Amex lounge, the JAL business lounge, and also priority pass. By the way, priority pass, you need to step up your game. You're getting very crappy. When we came to Japan, we didn't have international calling or texting, so we decided to rent a Wi-Fi hotspot, which has been amazing. For only $50 for like about 22 days, it totally helped us out. Shout out to Ninja Wi-Fi or Japan Ninja Wi-Fi, I think is the company. To return it, you can do it at the airport itself. They give you a prepaid envelope and you put your paperwork here. You put the pouch that it came on, and then you just put it back in. And that's it. You return your Wi-Fi hotspot. Now en route to the plane. That was fast. So no lines, right? Because your priority, you're group 1 or 2, and that makes it much faster and easier to check in. There's mommy in her seat. She has all that space, and here are some of the things that I get. Headphones, flip-flops. This is like a souvenir bag with some good stuff. This is a blanket. This is like a mattress thingy. On business class, there's a different menu. The food is really good and very well selected. Also, you have high-end whiskey, high-end drinks, high-end champagne, and everything else that you can imagine. Right over here, you have the control panel to make the seat more of a seat, more of a bed, and flat bed. To give you an idea of how big this seat is, I'm like 5'11", and I have all this space. And she's living her best life right now. Let me tell you how I got this flight. So it's something called churning. If you've never done, is just using credit cards to get some points. Lots of rules around it. I'm not gonna go through explaining how to churn. The churn is an effective way to get free flights, free hotels, and things like that. That is how I got this, by accruing points based on spend and bonuses that allow me to buy these flights with points. In addition to that, partnerships that give you 20 to 30%, 15% extra points on some carriers. Now, on top of that, there's something called transferring the points from one airline, but then using that airline group to book your flight in another carrier. So it can get a little bit complicated. I'm not a master of it. I'm just like kind of like getting my feet wet on it. So it's not 100% free, right? Sometimes a little bit significant. So for example, for our flight was the points plus 400 per person. But that's insane for what you get on a flight like this. So at the end of the day, it's not a cheap flight. Japan is $650 on the cheap end, 500 if you're lucky from LA. But the usual cost of a business class seat is about $4,000 to $5,000 in JAL. I think this is something that if you're into points, or if you can accrue points, you should do it at least once. I think I'm gonna show you the food and some things like that. Then I'm gonna say goodbye in the middle of the flight, so we'll have a good 10-hour trip. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. There's an anti-wife feature here. Yeah, bye. Oh, also, thanks to my friend Keita for letting me know, the most private business class seats are the ones next to the window. because you don't have anything here, and it closes the cabin.